I do that every freaking time. What's up, guys? Welcome. This is just another man, Kemp, and welcome to another J.A.M Cast, baby. Let's get at it. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, man. First up, y'all already know what the title is, so let's just get right into it. Like, this past week has been pure freaking chaos. All right, let me load up. Uno momento, por favore. I had to pull up YouTube. Not studio, but my actual YouTube channel. Me bloody channel. It's my channel and I shall manage it the way I see fit. Okay, Chrome just crashed. Thank you, Chrome. So do I still have chat? No, it just shows YouTube now. That's terrific. Thank you, Chrome. Wait a minute, there we go. Yeah. Thank you, Chrome. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, hush with that music. We ain't talking about that. Is that it? I gotta do another pop out. Oh no! Chat come back all of a sudden. It's haunted, man. We talking about aliens and stuff, and now my shit ain't working. One thing that I find interesting is with a lot of these claims, people are saying that they're like, there's this one guy, I'll share the video in a minute, but he says that he put his drone up there to see what was going on. Let me take off my glasses. Put his drone up there to see what was going on, and he had a full battery, and all of a sudden he lost contact with his drone and just uh, it went back down into whatever mode it goes into. Like some of them will fly back down to you, and others just kind of just right in the air. But let me see if I can pull that page up now without it, having fits on me. Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, allow. Okay. Oh God, this is not the dark theme. I do not like this. Oh, there it goes. Downloaded it. What is it doing to me? Okay, am I live again? Bro, okay, good. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm live again. Every time I'm trying to load this page up, and it will not let me show y'all these topics, bro. This is crazy. Uh, wow. Page unresponsive again. Okay, let me close that page. Unpin. Close. Okay. Let me go to Firefox because Chrome be looking a little sus right now. Oh, okay. Now I got to update Firefox now because, stream reasons. I'm streaming. You know how it goes. God, now you're staring. What the hell is with all these technical errors tonight, bro? Firefox crash reporter? No, look at this. You can't even see it. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, no, you can't. In my OBS, look at what the hell is going on, bro. Oh, wow. This is messed up, bro. I cannot report it. It crashed. Okay, no, it did not crash again. Okay. All right, let me move this. Store session. No, not over there. All right, you. Okay, y'all see me? Am I moving around? Let me reload the stream on my phone. Okay, now I'm live again. Oh my God, dude. Audio cut out, and now chat's fucked up. Terrific. Like I can see y'all chatting, but it's just not showing it. Yeah, audio sounds good. Ah, fuck. I know what I gotta do to fix this. I gotta go. I gotta make this another pop out. And then I gotta re-bloody size it. Here, you want to see chatception? This is how I set up my streams, in case anybody ever wondered. Because, you know, shit's going wrong tonight. Boom, I do that. I shrinky dinky. Move that up. Where is it? Grab it. There we go. Move that down, and there we go. Then whoop, magic. Right, right. Alrighty, glad I'm back. Now let's show some shit that I'm not supposed to show. Clearly, I don't learn my lesson too well. That's Mary. I should tell you. Alrighty, bro. I swear. Let's see here. I swear if I go to these fucking playlists. This okay, now it's loading. That's not what I want to play. It always starts with that. That's not it. Okay. This one was just this Jersey's getting invaded, bro. Can y'all hear that? No.
Are saying somehow
restart that. Sorry.
Mysterious drone UFOs are invading New Jersey. One government official says it's connected to Iran, while others are saying somehow they aren't able to figure out where these drones or UFOs are originating from. Eyewitness videos have been posted that show these things flying around. Some of them look like embryos, and others look like wheels within wheels, like in Ezekiel's vision. Something strange is going on here, and we're definitely...
This is why I say these may be fallen angels, man. Like, I don't want to, Project Bluebeam a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It says I saw these drones look like they got 8 lights on them. Government said they don't know what it is, and they aren't concerned either. That was shocking. I've heard government reports, and I've seen this video that let me lower this monitor some. Without fucking everything up again. Okay, there we go. Where they say they're going to start shooting at them. And I saw that, it's in one of these clips I've got queued up. Oh, no one else I'm going to say here. Shout out to this dude, by the way. What's the name of his channel? I think it's Sling and Stone. Yeah, Sling and Stone, man. He is actually, I hate it when it does that. He breaks down the Bible to modern day events, man. Like this guy he's on it. He's on top of
story.
Take a look at your screen right there as the FBI is investigating reports about several mysterious nighttime drone flights that have recently occurred across central New Jersey, and they're asking the public.
Probably Dimension D. Oh, by the way, good to see you, man. I'm glad to see you, broski. I hope you've been good, my man.
Look for any help they can provide. Witnesses have spotted a cluster of what appears to be large drones, as well as possible fixed-wing aircraft flying in several areas since back in mid-November.
That video was posted about a week ago from Live Now Fox's YouTube channel, but this whole mysterious event of these UFOs flying over New Jersey is not going away. It's actually been increasing. New Jersey State Senator calls for limited state of emergency over mysterious drone sightings. One New Jersey representative has claimed that the drones are from an Iranian mothership.
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly.
The Pentagon has released a statement saying that there's no evidence these mysterious drones are connected to Iran in any way, but it's pretty clear that it's either a foreign government, our government doing something, or some of these are connected to the unidentified flying objects that are connected to the supernatural realm. This video here of drones flying over the UK that people have posted onto Reddit have supposedly had their accounts deleted and this video continuously taken down. About a month ago, a video was also posted onto a UFO subreddit of this instance over a military base in Afghanistan where there's 4 flying objects, as you can see here, lights in the sky, and then when they look at it...
And yeah, he said, Dimension D said, what the fuck, Iranian mothership? Never thought I'd hear it straight out of a movie, bro. I'm telling you, this is 2020 part 4. That's all this is.
In the thermal lens,
and part 5 is coming soon.
And you can see there's things coming off of these lights, actually, like it's emitting something.
Sorry,
and then it's actually hit with a missile. 2 of them are, and they are affected by it, but then seemingly unaffected as they retake their original form. These 2 cases and many others show that there is part of this phenomenon, a large part of it, that is connected to a supernatural realm, acting in ways we can't, doing things we cannot. And there's this...
A lot of people don't understand that what we do here does not echo into the spiritual realm. What happens in the spiritual realm echoes into our reality.
This level of secrecy that is always surrounding this area of it. And that's exactly what we're continuing to see with these UFO drones that are flying over New Jersey.
And so as they're getting closer and closer to the facility...
Mary, I told you that shit was going to happen in Jersey by 6 years ago, didn't I? I said, there was a time I looked at Mary and I said, I don't care what you're doing, what we got going on, but if there is ever a time I look at you and say, baby, get your shit, we leave in Jersey. And thank God I left.
You're detecting originally the signals to see what is that drone. You're trying to identify the drone. Oh, is that a UPS? Is that
like a long distance radar or something like that?
Exactly. So is that a UPS drone that's just delivering a package somewhere?
So that's one of the best excuses that they can give in a governmental hearing on this. These things are flying within our airspace over the United States, over military facilities, and they aren't intercepting them. They aren't doing anything to try and stop them. Why are they allowing this? Why are they doing this? Or why can they not stop these crafts? That is the only question to what this phenomenon could be. Now, the governor of New Jersey has also come out and said that there's nothing that they can do about it.
What is going on, and why is it taking so long?
Look, he looks...
An explanation?
Bro, my man looks disheveled as shit. Like he is so tired of dealing with this. Look at his face. That is a man that is sick of his position right now. He's like, God, why did I run? Oh, God, why now? Why now?
It's a good, I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we, this includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what they are.
It's really frustrating.
We don't know what they are. We can't fucking blow them out of the sky. They are immortal. It looks like the Quincy's are invading the Soul Society right now. And shout out if you get that reference, pimp.
That we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing.
Seeing all this taking place.
See, wait a minute. He said, well, I get what he meant by they. He meant what the drones themselves. Sorry.
Over New Jersey made me think back to the UFO sighting that just happened over Washington, D.C. There was a sighting and a video posted where you can see multiple crafts appearing and reappearing near the Capitol and just near and over Washington, D.C., one of the most heavily restricted airspaces in the United States. And right around the same time that that video was published, another picture miraculously was posted online and started trending over the video, showing what looked to be lights over the US Capitol. But you can clearly see that what looks to be glowing orbs over the Capitol are actually a reflection of the lights below. It looks now like this image was put forth to try and cover up the actual UFO video that came out. Is that because they don't have the capability to stop these things that are in the sky and they're trying to make cover stories for it? Or are
what I think I think they are fallen angels. As spoken of in Ezekiel. You saw at the very beginning of this gentleman's video that it showed the wheel within a wheel. Like there ain't nothing we got that can do that shit. Like let's just be real about this. Even if it ain't a fallen angel or an angel in general, because it says in the end that the Lord will send His ministering spirits throughout. And like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think we in the end times. Like I've been saying this, and call me crazy all you want. Say Matt, go hit the bong again and play some video games. You got it, no problem. But that don't mean I ain't wrong. Don't mean I'm right, but it don't mean I'm wrong either. I'm just here presenting my personal beliefs. Uh, from my experiences I've had in my life. I've had spiritual experiences in my life. I'm sure all of us have had spiritual experiences in our lives in one way or another. Um, but yeah, I think it's a combination of the fallen angels and what's called Project Bluebeam, which is basically projecting holograms into the atmosphere and using like the water molecules in the air to uh, maintain the image and all that. I think it's, and I'll show you, I'll pull up Project Bluebeam in a second. Mary's the stream tech specialist. Joe Rogan's got Jamie. Just another Matt's got Mary. Remind me to bring up Project Bluebeam in a second, okay? And no, not Blue Dream, not fucking weed. Project Bluebeam, not Blue Dream. We smoke some more of that later. We talking about Blue Beam tonight, not Blue Dream.
Are they doing it themselves? I don't know why they would over our own airspace. Are they getting the public used to this because they're going to reveal something to us, or they know something is coming? Or is there another nation doing this, and for some reason we're just not stopping them? It's a little strange because a theory was posted online not too long ago that on December 3rd, there would be an alien invasion and it would be the start of a war between humans and aliens. And while obviously that didn't happen, it does make you wonder, why are there viral theories going around that there's going to be a war and an alien invasion, and then right after that, there's countless mysterious drone sightings every single night over New Jersey. It does make you wonder if some of this stuff is put out on purpose, because it's pretty strange that right at the same time this theory comes out, not long after that, it looks like New Jersey is being invaded with some form of UFO. Now, as far as the theory that this is from Iran or some military.
Oh, you got on Coast to Coast AM one time? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love that, dude. With Art Bell, I listen to all the old episodes, man. Like that was a police plane. What? Which one was? What? That last one they showed here? That one? Is this the one you mean? Red and blue on left and right wings. It's cops. Oh, red and blue on left. But which one was that? You talking about that one? Oh, well, no, that's still not red and blue. Yeah, that's the cops. Oh, bro, think about that though. If this, where's it at? If that's the cops, that is a huge section. Like that sucker is a huge jet being, whatever you want to call it. Bro, this looks like some shit straight out of Bleach, like the 1,000-Year Blood War arc when all the Quincy go into the Vostandic forms and they take these weird angelic forms. That's what this shit looks like. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That's the camera. Oh, okay. It's probably okay. I got you.
Jersey is being invaded with some form of UFO. Now,
Still
as far as
big-ass
the
plane,
theory
though, bro.
that this is from Iran or some military, that could very well be for a lot of these, because a lot of these do look like some form of aircraft or military drone. But then there have been other videos that have come out where these things look completely supernatural, not like any type of aircraft. One of them even looks like the vision Ezekiel saw with the wheels inside wheels. Let's take a look at a few of these videos.
In fact, they appear to be orbs. Yes, circular orbs, which we've said on the show repeatedly. This footage was captured on Sunday night in New Jersey and finally released.
It's always fucking Jersey. Some weird shit happened.
Using a telephoto lens camera, and you can see here in their viewfinder what they're seeing in their viewfinder. These are circular orbs. So now we also have eyewitness photos, crystal clear photos of these orbs also now being published. Do those look like drones to you?
No, they look like embryos.
Yeah, they look like some sort of embryo or some sort of massive, I don't know, circular orb with some sort of...
They look like distant planets and distant stars. This is what that looks like.
Field around them, hovering. Again, also other eyewitnesses seeing these sort of like wheel within a wheel. Like something
bro,
right
okay, come on. Tell me that we have something that can do this. Ain't no way. Like Air 51, fuck all that shit. I ain't talking about that. I mean, ain't nothing we got that can do this.
Out of the Bible. Look.
They ain't the fucking popo either. Don't even start the D. Don't even start. It's the alien popo. Beep, blark, 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 bleep.
Look at these. This is over New Jersey. Does that look like some sort of any kind of a drone that you've ever seen before?
Why this is being allowed in our airspace is a very strange question to think about. What are they getting the public used to?
A mixture
what are
of
they
it, at
preparing
least.
for to happen? What are they allowing to happen to cause some form of destruction or divide? There's a lot of questions, but we also have to keep in mind.
Hey man, only Jesus can save us from ourselves. But yeah, I wish aliens would help us out. Well, if you think about it, like an angel is not of this realm. Like in the book of in the book of Enoch, it talks about the heavenly realm. And I've explained in the past why angels have the majority of them have EL on the end of their name. Like when you see the name Michael or Gabriel or Raphael, Ninja Turtle aside, it's pronounced Mikael, Raphael, Gabriel. Like the name, it's like a hyphen EL that denotes that they're Elohimic or they're from another world. They're from heaven, basically. So technically, if you want to split some hairs on this, the angels are aliens. They're not
The Bible
native
tells us there
to
will be
us,
false signs, lying wonders, coming with all power and all evil in the last days, and a great delusion is coming as well. And we know.
I said, oh shit, hear me out. Aliens, billions of light years, heard the nukes being blown up, and they time traveled to see what the noise was, and they are here now to help before the bombs go off. Nah, angels are angels. Yeah, that's true.
A lot of these don't look like these drones that are flying.
Yeah, but it's you just seen how an angel was described in Ezekiel, and it's right there. I mean, even in the Hindu faith, they talk about Vimanas or the old flying ships. Like, what if they were seeing the exact same thing we're seeing right now? They're going to see what we're seeing, like a wheel within a wheel. Like, I'm waiting for the Ophanim to come down, the big ones that's got eyes everywhere and feathers. That's what I want to see.
Flying over New Jersey that looks like just some plastic thing that you could take down or something like that. But there's actually a supernatural aspect to these things reappearing, the way they act, the way that they go against the laws of physics. And it's interesting, the Antichrist is known as.
Hey, Nuka, what's up, broski? Hey, Aspen, how you doing tonight, my man? Y'all are welcome to join in on the conversation. Just join in the J.A.M Cast chat, the Discord. Y'all are more welcome to come on in and chat with me.
As the lawless one, maybe breaking all the laws, including the laws of physics. It's just something to really keep in mind, that there is a spiritual component to this, and great deceptions are coming upon the earth. So stay prayed up with the full armor of God. Ask Jesus to reveal all truth to you. Stay continuously reading the Bible and trust in God, because we really have to as we head into the uncertain future. It will become clearer and clearer that Jesus and the Bible are the absolute truth, as all the darkness and the strange things going on in the world are revealed more and more. The time to accept Jesus is now, before the deceptions that are coming upon the earth become greater and greater. I hope and pray you're well. Thanks for watching, and God bless.
Dude, I love his channel, man. He has an awesome channel. Like, and if you want somebody that is super good with the Bible, go look DT, or I'll show them real quick. DT, just Discover the Book Ministries. They go through. Yeah, here you go. Here's a great example of it. Oh, you son of a bitch! Stop it! I didn't ask you for that. And this was December 26, 2021. He put this out. Watch out, the final global religion of Satan is forming all around you. This is Dr. John Barnett, and he, as far as knowing the Bible, this man knows the Bible front and back, cover to cover, man. He knows what he is talking about. But yeah, it's definitely give them a subscribe, and definitely give Sling and Stone a subscribe, man. That if I had money, I'd join, but I don't, so I don't. But yeah, they're awesome nonetheless. All right, let me see this next video. It says Trump. Well, there's a lot of them through here. Russia army still evacuating as Assad's regime collapses.
After almost 14 years of bloody and deadly civil war, the Assad regime has finally collapsed, with Bashar al-Assad,
And the reason why I'm bringing this up to begin with is because of the timing of this. Like, all of these clips I pulled up has been like very recently. Like, throughout the week, I'll see something and I'll throw it in a playlist for the show. And this was 4 days ago, man. Like, it's got to be a combination of everything. What's showing here, governments collapsing. The Bible talks about everybody collapsing, and the one ruler. It says, I want to have a friendly spar session with an alien man versus nature style. You right. You right. I just hope it ain't fucking Raditz or somebody like that pops up. Like, I don't want them kind of aliens. No Kryptonians, no fucking Saiyans. Who else we covering? No Frieza race, no Boo race. None of the DB super, none of that shit. We can't handle that. The Otsutskis from Naruto didn't get the hell on. I ain't sparring with that, but I know what you're talking about.
president of Syria fleeing the capital. This marks the end of a tyrannical 50-year.
Oh shit! You can even say brain infiltramates. Glorious battle. I love it. Damascus is a very major city in religious history. Exactly. See what I'm saying? Like, it's
year dynasty that Syria has had to painfully endure. On the 8th of December, exactly 9 days after the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham led the rebel coalition that took over Aleppo, Syrian rebels appeared on state television to announce the fall of President Bashar al-Assad's regime. They declared that they had captured Damascus, the capital city, effectively ending the Ba'athist rule in Syria. This announcement sent shockwaves throughout the world, with everyone wondering, well, what comes next? Even President-elect Donald Trump took to Truth Social to type a lengthy and graphic message about this. Within the nation itself, the streets have erupted into celebrations, with thousands of people taking to the streets, waving flags and chanting, "Freedom."
Whole damn city just throwing a huge party, bro. Whole damn city throwing a party. Scott say, "What's up, Scott? How you doing tonight, broski? I heard that the leader of the rebel coalition was a member of Al Qaeda years ago." Yeah.
Global events like this are meant to be brought to the public uncensored and without.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was on the deck of 52. I don't remember though.
Sugarcoating. YouTube's algorithm, however, does not like that. And that's why a lot of our videos are punished for the simple crime of bringing you the raw truth.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. We're going to skip.
Mass momentum and resources, positioning them for their advance on Damascus. I will explain the extreme importance of this city and why they wanted momentum. It in just a few minutes. As the
Excuse me, sir. Matt, this is what you're doing besides visiting friends. Yes. Yes, Corky. It is. Busted. What am I busted, damn it. Talking about the Lord chilling out, having a J.A.M Cast.
Rebels approached the capital.
Look, man, I tried to get him to come over today, but he said I was tired.
They employed strategic planning and tactical maneuvers to weaken government defenses. The Syrian army, already strained by years of conflict and defections,
Oh, I didn't know that, Scott. That's badass, dude.
Abandoned by their allies like Russia and Iran, struggled to mount a strong defense. This weakening of government forces was a crucial factor that facilitated the rebels' swift advances. The rebels then strategically targeted key military installations and infrastructure, disrupting the regime's ability to coordinate its defenses. On December 1st, the rebels made significant gains by capturing Damascus International Airport, cutting off vital supply and escape routes for the Assad regime. This victory was a massive blow to the government's logistical capabilities and morale. What it essentially meant was that no help was coming from the skies.
Straight up a
quick learning point given how that had always been the rebels' weaknesses. Following this, the rebels advanced on strategic military positions, including the Sadnaya military prison, which held many political prisoners and was a symbol of Assad's repressive regime. On top of crushing a symbolic stronghold, it also added more troops to their ranks, bolstering their armies. As the past week had...
And a lot of them are teenagers, by the way. Not all of them are of age. But then again, when you're fighting for your homeland, age doesn't matter. Like you're 16, 15 years old, yeah, you're going out there with a gun, son. That's all there is to it. He says, I remember in Obama administration times, Assad was gassing we rebels. Yeah, exactly. He's always tired today as mirrors. I know he told me, oh, happy second birthday to one of my Tyler the Destroyer. I've done some streams over his place. Happy second birthday to little Miss Mira. She is 2 years old today, and she is causing hell all over the world already. So happy birthday to you. She leveled up. She made it to level 2. All right, there we go. Happy birthday, baby girl. Uncle Matt loves you.
Advanced, it became clear that the rebels were closing in on Damascus. The Syrian army's defenses continued to crumble under the pressure of the coordinated rebel attacks. As the rebels advanced into the city, there were reports of sporadic clashes, but...
Wait a minute. Was bro driving a hearse just right then? could have swore they just, okay. Sure.
Overall, the government forces offered little resistance. Their loyalty was also in question, something that we will explore later in the video. This lack of organized defense.
See, this just proves my point.
Indicated
like in 9 days, Russia, Assad's regime collapses, right? And then while all these damn UFOs are going around everywhere, and Trump is warning America about this as well.
Europe, one of our generals, he said this is very mirror.
Oh, this is terrible Tuesday, I know, right?
Here's what they're doing in Europe.
I'm so sorry, y'all got to go through that. But she is such a, from an uncle standpoint, she's the sweetest little baby girl you ever meet. But then again, I ain't mama, or she ain't my baby. That's the beautiful thing about being an uncle. I can load them up on sugar and send them home.
Particularly in the UK and other places, Germany. So there's a pattern here, and we need to wake up.
President Trump finally threw in today.
Oh, just listen,
Just came across, I believe, President Trump, and I read this, mystery drone sightings all over the country. Can this really be happening without our government's knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know, and now. Otherwise, shot them down. I think that, Dan Scavino, I think that's shoot. Shoot. I'm not, far be it from me to grammatically correct the president on his tense, but then he signs a DJT.
Right.
Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. The president, Trump, who, by the way, I guess is the president since, has anybody had a run like this? He's in Notre Dame looking like Charlemagne. He's at the New York Stock Exchange ringing the bell, giving a great speech. He's got the Time magazine cover. That's the biggest power photo I've ever seen in my life.
What we're seeing is reports coming from all over the country seeing lights and immediately assuming they're drones.
And I didn't find anything to corroborate that these were planes. And I will say they didn't look or sound or act like planes. Like they kind of put your spidey senses up. You're looking in the sky and you see a plane all the time. You know what a plane is. You know what it sounds like. You know the speed. Your brain clocks that without thinking twice. Mm-hmm. And this was just weird. It was acting weird. But the crazy thing is,
what were they? Did they end up hitting it? Or what did it do? Did it do anything in response, Dee?
No one else noticed because I had been on the train and the Free Press had just published an article about this. And so I run the social media. So I posted the article on the train and I get off and I'm like, oh, let me just look at the sky and maybe I'll see something. And I seriously saw something right then. And I'm like, is it a drone?
Right. Spider seems the hell out of him.
And then I see 3 more and I start filming and no one else noticed. No one else was looking up. And again, if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't notice it because they look kind of out of your corner of your eye. They look kind of normal. They're blinking. Right. They're a certain size.
I know.
When
oh, wow. No, they were far. Bullet traces looked off. Thing was moving fast. I wonder if it's something to do with like warping reality around it. Like if bullets ain't hitting it, if tracers look weird going after it, then I mean, you just seen video earlier of a missile hitting one. And it looked like it obliterated it, and it just dripped something, and then it was fine. Like, the hell out of here with that shit.
First time
that ain't like some Iranian super ship, unless they've discovered metal that we don't know in physics. That we've become a type 2 civilization, or no, type 1. No, I think it's type 2. They can travel that, yeah. A type 2 civilization overnight.
I saw them. I thought they were, someone pointed them out to me. And I was
Independence Day happening, bro. This summer going to be wild. That's all I got to say. I was thinking the same thing.
It's like, oh, there's the planes. But then they started going in a circle instead of a landing pattern, which I thought was kind of weird.
We saw blinking, like lots of blinking things up in the sky to the south, right over the ocean.
Lisa Franciosi has seen a lot of eyebrow-raising things on the Jersey Shore, but nothing like this.
It really has been very disturbing knowing that all these drones are flying over the entire state.
Residents continue to question the large drones hovering just off the coast. They only appear at night, sometimes more than a dozen at a time.
There's a lot of people that are nervous in the state.
Even as authorities in Seaside Heights use drones of their own to try to get a peek of the flying objects, they still don't have answers.
Being out on the beaches, I've gone out with them on the beaches to observe, and they have had their sheriff's deputies and other law enforcement assets come forward and say, in one case, one woman saw 50 of them coming off the ocean. I talked to the...
Now, see, I've heard reports that they'll come up from the ocean above the horizon, hover, dart back and forth, like do whatever they're doing, and then dart back into the ocean, and then maybe a few seconds later, they'll come back out and then do the same thing all over again. It's, bro...
To the
this
people
shit ain't
in
natural. Well, maybe it's continuing from old. Yeah, Crowley. Oh God Almighty, dude, that idiot, Aleister Crowley. Is that who you meant? The Satanist. I think that's who you're talking about, Aleister Crowley. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna see. I think it's in this video. They say what I just said.
What do you call it?
It might be this
Coast Guard, who turned around and said that one of their boats was being trailed on their stern by anywhere from 12 to 30 of these. And I just got off the phone with the commanding officer at Naval Weapons Station Earl, a very fine officer, and he said that they're getting breaches into their perimeter, and there's weapons stored there by these drones. And one of them was 150 feet away from his guys, and they took a picture. I mean, why isn't the Department of Defense, and Austin in particular, Lloyd Austin, calling for bring one of them down, find out and do it over an unpopulated area or over the ocean, find out who's sending them. I mean, it's very, very provocative.
The drones have flown precariously close to
fuck it, nuke it.
Critical infrastructure and sensitive military sites like Picatinny Arsenal, which provide.
Adolf and Crowley worked together. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Adolf's taking World War II was so advanced because they allegedly got it from interdimensional communication. Yeah, that's also where they come up with Die Glocken, or the bell from the Nazi bell. Oh yeah, the Adolf was heavy into the occult, sending expeditions out into Antarctica, saying that there was another land over there, like it's lush and beautiful at the poles and all this other stuff, like inner Earth. Like there's a bunch of stuff. There's even talk that Mr. Mustache Stamp, because I ain't saying his name, he had the Spear of Destiny, or one of the pieces of Spear of Destiny, I believe. And look how far he got.
Provides munitions products to all branches of the U.S. military. But the White House says,
we have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
You tried to blow them up, you could.
Foreign nexus.
Back in Seaside Heights, Sheriff Michael Mastronardi isn't convinced.
The fuck you mean?
I've never seen 50 planes come over the ocean in my lifetime.
Would you ever consider shooting one down?
Yes.
Not even missing a beat with that answer.
He said,
not missing a
sure do, bro. Let's go.
The drone unit we met says these are sophisticated drones with a wingspan up to 8 feet. These drones can also travel much faster than the ones local authorities deploy. And even when they have gotten close enough to snap an image, the mysterious objects go dark.
And again, this is why I'm so upset with the.
So there's some form of intelligence in there.
Pentagon to just say, again, nothing to see here.
What if this is AI gone rogue, bro? What if this is full on, like, fucking Terminator 2 shit going on? He says, I heard the theory that that's why God sent Moses to stop the Pharaoh, not just to save people from slavery, but to stop Pharaoh from tampering with Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Red Omega, man? I'm glad you could be here tonight, my man. I'll give you a little bit of a shout out, a little bit of a warm welcome. How you doing, broski? Glad you could make it, my man. I might sell my PC if you want it 500. I will get with you after this. I will get with you after the stream and I'll talk to you about it. But more likely, yeah, dude. Then it's Terminator stuff. I know. We got Independence Day was trying to tell us something. All these movies Generation X grew up with, we are prepared for the war, son. Let's go. Let's get these aliens can get these hands. Oh shit.
Puts our people at risk. They're probing, I believe. This is not Amazon looking to do, a sale of.
Ray said probing.
Of some goods and bring it in by way of a
But
drone.
Congressman, you mentioned a very
yes.
good point there. You touched. I didn't mean to jump on you, sir, but this idea of just willy-nilly flying so many drones in a tightly confined, densely populated area, there are rules in place for getting too close to an airport, public or private or anything in between. Yet we're told that a lot of these sightings have occurred over just such areas. There's got to be a law against that or a violation against that.
I think there's a violation. As a matter of fact, there is a violation. They just need to enforce it. But again, we need to identify, and then take appropriate action. I mean, we can't allow this invasion.
Also today, the Naval Weapons Station in Monmouth County stating, quote,
the news is calling it an invasion. Come on, bro.
we can confirm multiple instances of unidentified drones entering the airspace above Naval Weapons Station Earl. The Biden administration said they have no evidence mysterious drones pose a national security threat.
There are no reported or confirmed drone sightings in any restricted airspace. Upon review of available
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is another governmental lie.
Imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft.
So what are we seeing in the night skies from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to Delaware?
I want to pose a question that I think is on millions of people's minds around here. What if there were 3,000 reports of drones or manned aircraft sightings over the U.S. Capitol or the White House or the State House in Albany? What would happen? There would be an immediate and intense response to figure out what they were and to solve the problem. And yet, millions of people around here, New Jersey, of course, here in Staten Island, and beyond, are getting nothing but don't believe what you see.
I think it's a very threatening situation, and I am appalled by yesterday's state.
Oh, this is the same thing I wanted years ago. Again, in Obama times, UFOs were shutting down airports in China, bro. I remember that now. Yes, thank you. Shout outs, Red Omega, man. Let's get an air horn for that one, son. Shit. That was a good one. I do remember that, though. Our turn now. Americans handle things differently, though. Not, motherfucker. Here comes freedom. Open up.
I've got balls of steel.
Statements by Admiral Kirby somehow suggesting that nothing to see here. There's a whole lot to see here, Admiral, and we really, for the sake of national security, DOD has to be on top of this, and they have not been.
If the president, as commander-in-chief, believed, based on the information that he'd been given, that there was a national security threat at play here, or even a public safety threat at play here, he would issue the appropriate directives to not only law enforcement, but perhaps even the military if that was needed. I want to go back to something I said at the top. There has been no evidence of any of this activity in or near restricted spaces.
That's not what the senators said in the letter. They said, in fact, that they...
Damn. She shut him down quick.
They've been observed maneuvering near critical infrastructure, sensitive locations, including reservoirs and military installations, and cited a concern from law enforcement about public safety threats because a medevac helicopter was prevented from transporting a seriously injured patient for care because of the presence of these drones.
I stand by my opening statement.
Can you make that make more sense? Because I think people in New York and New Jersey see drones the size of an SUV over their house every night and think that that doesn't make any sense.
Certainly I understand why people would be looking at this and being concerned about it. We're concerned about it too, which is why we have the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI.
Oh, the DHS. What the fuck is the Department of Homeland Security going to do about fucking aliens? Or you?
My goodness, looking at this, and we're taking it seriously. We
DHS,
understand
bro.
that people are concerned.
You might as well get the FTA involved in it. You might as well get airport screeners. You need to get them involved in it.
We understand that they got questions. We got questions too, and we're working hard to get the answers to that. What I can tell you as we sit here today, at 2:16 in the afternoon on the 12th, is we haven't seen any indication thus far that there's a public safety risk, and we haven't seen.
Government know what they are.
We are still investigating this. I can't tell you definitively. I cannot characterize for you definitively what these sightings are.
In other words, we don't fucking know, and we ain't got shit to tell you because we legit, maybe this time legit, don't know what the hell's going on. Let's see here. Let's see what time it is.
Mysterious drone UFO.
Let's see what time. All right, yeah, we'll play. See, there was one more. We are being warned. All right, we'll play these two because I think these. Let's see, when was this one?
A magnitude 7.0.
Now, when we're seeing these UFOs, we got governments toppling, we got earthquakes in diverse places, which the Bible says will happen at the end.
Earthquake has just hit off the coast of Northern California. Another earthquake as well, registering 5.0. It's prompted a rare tsunami.
Fuck your backyard pool.
Warning for coastal areas near the California-Oregon state line, including the San Francisco Bay Area.
Said can't wait till he's in office. Aliens, for sure, they can't admit aliens. Well, bro, they already have. Like, there was reports recently where they've already admitted, yeah, there's life out there, but that was blown under the rug, and then these sightings started happening. Matthew 24, definitely. Signs and wonders in the heavens, most definitely. But my favorite Bible passage is Matthew 24:36, because that alone shows how awesome God really is. No being ever created, not even Jesus, knows the day, the time, and the hour. But that's what Matthew 24:36 says. Of that day and time and hour knoweth no man, not myself, and that's Jesus saying it's not myself, not the hosts or angels of heaven, nor any man. So no one knows but God when that appointed time is. But like you were saying, Matthew 24, Jesus does go on to describe, and in 25, some greater extent, that what those signs are. And we've had, like, just since 2020, man, we've had so many weird things happen. Like, come on. Like, the whole world shutting down for Corona. Like, that wasn't a test for something. I don't even know if you can still say that word. People for sure have been trying to predict it. Oh, yeah, dude. You see it all the time. But, I mean, the Bible also says you shouldn't get that too deep into it. That's why God didn't tell us the date. Because if God told us the date, then everybody would do whatever they wanted, and then if they made it that date, repent. And it's not the way it works. You can't do it that way. So, or that's not the way God does it. So I get that's why God didn't tell anybody. Some volcano going off, earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars. Exactly. Just got back home now, can fully enjoy the podcast. Or if you want to, man, jump on in the chat, broski. You welcome to it. Yeah, the aliens just need to hack our TV so they get our attention. Oh, bro, don't start going with the max headroom shit. Don't be going with that. Plagues, yeah, there's famines, wars, death.
area.
You see that map right there, all those aftershocks. Over 10 have been reported so far. One of the strongest ones happened just about 10 minutes ago, a 5.0 just off the shoreline. You see that larger orange circle well offshore. That's that 7.0 that happened at 10:44 this morning. That was the large one. Now those aftershocks are slowly starting to creep closer to the San Andreas fault line, which is highlighted in that light red color along the California coast. So there are a lot of developments happening right now.
This is Ferndale, so very close to the epicenter of the strongest quake that happened this morning. And then, of course, there were the subsequent aftershocks that we've been feeling.
We're getting a lot more of these quakes happening right at that very northern edge of the San Andreas Fault. Now, mind you that this all connects with that Pacific Rim, that ring of fire that goes all the way around the Pacific Ocean and is a very active seismic region, but we don't quite often see them this strong. So this happening this morning is of big significance here, as we are seeing this 6.6 and then quite a few happening after.
This actually happened off the coastline of Northern California. For a little bit of reference here, you have Redding right here, San Francisco down to the south. And so this was off the coastline. This is a 7.0 earthquake.
As of right now, we're up to 60, actually 61 for the one that's not within this query box. But we have seen a lot of shaking offshore, and a few of them have been over land as well for Northern California. And the reason why we see this as a very active tectonic area is because we have the meeting of all of these plates, from the North American plate to the Pacific plate, and we have that where all of the land comes together and creates some very active seismic regions for the area.
So it's wait, I want to go back, because that was kind of significant. Look at these numbers here.
Regions for the area.
So that's why it's taller than that newscaster. She was underwater,
more than 30 years since we've seen an earthquake of this size in this region of Northern California.
The first video, this is from the Victoria.
Now, anybody that lives out in California, if y'all are watching right now, that, my heart goes out to you, man, because there's a lot of bad shit happening everywhere to every kind of person. Good people, bad people, it don't matter. It's everybody is going through it one way or another.
In Ferndale, you can see that door has collapsed, the glass is shattered, all the bar items and the drinks and the liquor,
Well, they keep showing the same 3 shots at the bar. What'd they do? Just do this with the camera and then say, all right, fuck it, let's go.
that has all fallen down. This is in Ferndale.
A still shot there. There's the video.
Must have.
Yeah. So that's obviously sloshing around Kiana. And to an extent, that's the concern that could happen on a much broader scale out in the Pacific Ocean.
Exactly, and that's why we did have those warnings up. And this is a major earthquake, and I'm sure a lot of the times across the West Coast, they do get these more frequent, but this is a big deal.
The 7.0 magnitude, damn.
Yes, this is, you said it, up into the major category for an earthquake. Thankfully, this was offshore, not by a huge margin, but it was offshore. We're just getting word from Dylan and Weather Command there was a magnitude 5.0 aftershock being felt. Dylan, that was offshore as well? Okay.
A 7.0 is exceptionally rare, considering that across the entire world, we typically average only about 18 of these a year. So for California, relatively rare. But this is the 7.
December putting in work for weird shit. I'm telling you.
7.0 off the coastline.
It ain't gonna let 2024 slide out that easy.
Just to give you a comparison about, how unusual this is. On our planet, every year, we only have 18 earthquakes this strong. And this one just happened just off the California coast.
Here's what we know, saying the quake was centered off the coast of Eureka, California. That's near the border with Oregon, not too far away from Portland. But it was felt as far
Capitola
away.
PD.
All right, as we're covering some of their news coverage here, felt as far away as the San Francisco Bay Area. And then there was a second 5.8 magnitude quake that struck just north of San Francisco.
This is in Redway in Humboldt County. This was actually taken by the fire chief up there. You can see all the cans and all the goods have come down off the shelves. So you can only imagine what that earthquake must have felt like as that shaking was happening of a 7.0 earthquake.
And the tsunami warning that's been issued for Northern California coast.
Okay, I want to show y'all something because names have meanings and they have purpose in the Bible. Like, hey, agent, I'm glad you put no trust in this government. Nobody should. There are devil worshippers in the White House as well as in other government. Amen, brother, 100%. I was just about to show you something. So it said that, let me go back to this little map here. I know I'm being a little dramatic. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Busy had a visit. Where is the one where it shows the name of the city? There's one where it showed you the word Eureka. I wanted to show you something. There it is. All right, Eureka. This is what Eureka means biblically. Eternal ruler or ever powerful. That's what Eureka means. And that's not a sign and a wonder saying, hey, your eternal ruler is coming. Like, come on, bro. Like it fits too well. It fits too well. Did you beat Assassin's Creed 1 through 3? Yes, I have beaten those. Yeah, I loved it. The Pieces of Eden. Yeah. Let's see, and also there's, like I said, every name has meaning. Let's see, California. What does the name California mean? Etymology of California. They named the land California. Initially applied only to Baja Peninsula, Las Californias. Just tell me what the fuck it means. I don't need the entire. It's old French. No, poem. Okay, I just need to know. It's not showing me anything. Turd cutter. It also is thought to have derived the term California from Arabic Caliph or Khalifa, in which may have been influenced by the term Caliphone in the song of Roland in 11th century Old French. Okay, that's where that comes in. So it says, you guys know reptilian shapeshifting theory? Yeah, I've seen those. They are aliens. It's called your own government that has turned away from. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. Those aliens are also demons. Thank you, brother. Yes, thank you. I've been saying that all night. Thank you, brother. He says there's also demons. This is what Aleister Crowley was speaking with and what he described. Yeah, the big-headed entity. I forget what he said the name of it was, but yeah, governments working under reptilians' leadership, kind of like the premise for where they live. Yeah, exactly.
To cause a major tsunami, but any earthquake of this size can trigger landslides beneath the ocean or landslides onshore that can cause localized tsunamis.
Okay, Robert, you know, we're talking about the damage and all. Back in 2022, the Humboldt area also had an earthquake, 6.4. 17 people died in that one.
Damn,
I mean,
forgot about
so
that.
we are talking about big numbers here. Are you at all surprised that California got a 7.0 this time around?
Let's not forget. Agent said, let's not forget old Crypt Keeper Pelosi said, we are reptilian. Yeah, that bitch let a lot of drunk secrets slip out, bro. Like, son, that lime, that's what it was called. Yes, lime, yes.
Can you tell me how seismically active that part of the U.S. is, John?
Yeah, it's one of the most seismically active. It's as I mentioned, it's not the San Andreas Fault, but it's the southern end of what we call the Cascadia subduction zone, where ocean plates are being pushed beneath Northern California, Oregon, Washington, and here in southern British Columbia as well. So it's a part of a very large.
He said, "Love her, I hate her. I think Nancy Pelosi is an American hero." Hey, man, accidental American hero. She let us know, but see, they've been letting us know this whole time. You just got to know what to listen for and what they're saying, and everything the government tells you, there's a hidden meaning behind it. They ain't never gonna give it to you straight, ever gonna do that. See, she straight up flew to Taiwan against Chinese threats. Yeah, she did do that. She did. She did. But then again, look at what was going on then. Like the Democratic Party needed a social W, and she did provide that. I ain't even gonna lie. Like what the saying goes, give the devil his due. I like how you split your lives with real talk and video games. You're doing your thing, man. Hey, thanks, Agent. I appreciate that, buddy. I was chanting USA when the plane flew in. She said, "Fuck China."
uh, plate tectonic system where ocean
She come in playing American Badass by Kid Rock, grabbing her crotch, doing
plates
this.
are moving towards the continent. So it is extremely active. We see magnitude 4.5 earthquakes on a regular basis along that fault zone where today's earthquake occurred. The big magnitude 7s are not as common, but every 20, 30 years we see those larger offshore earthquakes.
Yeah, Sandra, this was a big earthquake by any standard. 7.0 is a major earthquake. It was not far off the coast of Eureka, California. That is close to the border with Oregon, and it's about 270 miles or so north of San Francisco. So a big distance. So tsunami, anything generated by that earthquake would take some time to reach San Francisco. So these tsunami alerts went out very quickly, as they tend to now, on social media and straight to the texts of a lot of residents in Northern California and in the southern portion of Oregon there. You're just, as I mentioned, just south of the border with Oregon, Eureka, as you look at it right there. What is interesting about this earthquake, Sandra, as well, is it was very shallow. What we were told originally from the USGS is it might have been as shallow as just about half a mile. And the shallowness of an earthquake is very significant in terms of the damage it does, the strength it delivers. So that is significant here, and that is why so many tsunami alerts have been put out for so many communities right now, Sandra.
Okay, Jonathan Hunt, keep us posted as we continue to get these live pics out of California.
I'll probably go another 15, 20 minutes racking. He said, "My bad, I didn't respect the house. Hello, my brother Matt." Oh no, you good, bro. You good. Man, I lost it with that shit, dude. Like Nancy Pelosi. No, fuck that. She come flying in on a giant eagle like Gandalf did at the end of the Lord of the Rings. That's what he's doing. She got a machine gun under one arm. She chugging a Bud Light with American Badass going in the background.
Again, we monitor the same.
But yeah, if you want to jump on in, Rat King, man, I'll stay a little bit later for you, bro. If you want to come on.
And Andreas.
And I'm glad you do, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope you've been good, little buddy.
Fault here in parts of the Bay Area that extends all the way up and down the coast, because the last major earthquake we had was in 1906, and that was a 7.9, and we know that that caused a lot of destruction as well as casualties during that time. And
290 mile, shit, I can't read no more. 296 mile rupture, 60 seconds to shaking. Deaths ranged 700 to 3K, 225,000 with no homes, and nearly 400 million in property damage. Earthquakes in diverse places, man. I'm telling you, my agent will back me up. Let's be real. They use heart tech, or it might be called something else. Yeah, It's HARP with Project Bluebeam. Oh, yes, thank you. Harry's a shitty co-host. You didn't remind me to look up Project Bluebeam. But I did want to show that while this is closing out, I'm going to look up Project
At that time, it was at about $400,000 of damage. So we talked earlier with Dave from the Tsunami Warning Center, who said that a 7 in the water is not that significant. It's kind of on the lower end of what they warn for a tsunami. But if a 7 happened over land, that would be just devastating, especially since we haven't seen anything like this happen anytime recently.
Happened recently. Let's be real. Oh yeah. All right. Project Bluebeam. It's funny you said that because reminded me of it because stop it. Because the Times of India a day ago put out this very headline. New Jersey, the world. Anytime New Jersey is in world news, it ain't never something good. It's always some bullshit. New Jersey drone mystery, military drills, or is it Project Bluebeam in action? This is in India reporting about this. New Jersey has recently become ground zero for a wave of unexplained drone sightings. Let's see, we're going to skip that because I've already been harping on that. But when an anonymous Reddit user, it's always a Reddit user, claiming to be an experienced radar, excuse you, I was reading that, you asshole. Thank you. This is funny unintentionally, but when an anonymous Reddit user claiming to be an experienced radar operator with ties to a major U.S. agency, it's just Reddit, right? Oh my God, bro. Am I just going to have to reload this 1,000 times? Okay. I think it's my ad blocker doing it. The drones were part of a covert operation led by the U.S. Space Force. More problems. The post described military drills that included full lockout scenarios where military controlled temporary overrides. I've been having problems this whole stream trying to report this shit. And it included, according to the user, these drills are scheduled to continue intermittently until Christmas Eve. Of course, they got to stop and let Santa in. You know, they can't fuck up Santa. NORAD stays tracking him, though, so he should be all right. Conspiracy theories take flight as if the story wasn't strange enough to unlock conspiracy theorists jumped in. One user linked the sightings to Project Bluebeam, an infamous theory dating back to the 90s. According to proponents, oh my lord, piss me off. According to the proponents, the project allegedly involves governments using advanced holographic technology to simulate a celestial event or even an alien invasion, creating a perfect pretext for a one world government. That right there is the goal of all of this. It was the goal of Aleister Crowley. It's the goal of Satan. I mean, it's clearly revelations we're living. Firewall. Well, yeah, it could be that too. This is like Jersey we're talking about. So it says the Indian news channel low key be snitching on the dark cabal going on in the world. India don't give a fuck, bro. I'm laughing at Rat King. We doing all the fighting, losing HP, and he throws a fireball that kills the boss. Hey, that's how you got to do it. How you got to do it, man. Magic missile, baby. Foreign news sources are always a step ahead. Al Jazeera, yeah, Al Jazeera is a good one. I like staying up on them. Broke the news about Peyton Manning's wife having an HGH prescription. Holy shit, I didn't even know that. And he retired shortly after. The fool was on some shit. Rob, oh yeah, most definitely. POV, you have tried various times to kill something, but always fail. All right, I think. Oh, And this happened. A Rothschild. We have breaking news to tell you about out of the Hollywood. That one on December 4th, William de Rothschild died. What? There's like, I seen the news reports. I said the real Andy Kaufman finally passed. Come to find out he wasn't actually a Rothschild. Random bullshit go exactly. Destiny's Dirty Leak, Sallow Dawn, bro, I love you. I want to show. I know Sallow Dawn won't strike me, so.
What a year Stephen Destiny Bonnell has had. I thought it couldn't get worse than getting left by your gold-digging wife for a man you were paying the bills of, but he one-upped everyone's expectations here. His sex tapes have leaked on Kiwi farms. There's plenty of nasty crap there, but the pièce de résistance everyone is talking about is the video of him slurping a man up like his life depends on it. At least now we know what has him too busy to be involved in his son's life. Some quick thoughts on this dumpster fire as it burns. 1. The man in the video is not Nick Fuentes. It still remains to be seen whether those two boys filmed their tryst or not. 2. Presuming the person who posted this is American, Destiny has an easy revenge porn case here. He's got plenty of money, and the tenor of the poster makes intent to harass or intimidate very easy to argue for. The question is weighing shame against effort, and to that end, I think Destiny won't bother. In fact, I'll go even further. I think he'll be happy to have his porn out there. The guy's a pervert. He badgers girls for feet pics the moment he meets them, and when you're that licentious, you probably get off to knowing others bear witness to it. But I actually think his ex, Melina, who features in some of these videos, might seek legal action herself. She's buttered her bread for a long time off softcore porn of herself on social media, and does not the value of that product decline with hardcore porn of her out there? We'll see what happens. 3. Did you know a week ago, this Kiwi farmer who...
The Dana White.
Whose name is a Spanish transliteration of Child of Cognitive Deficiency, man I love the farms, unearthed old video of Destiny happily reminiscing on having an 8-year-old boy show him his genitalia on stream?
I shouldn't tell this because I'm gonna get fucking arrested, or Child Protective Services. I used to be part of this horrible thing called the Bro Squad, okay? And what we would do is we would go around Justin TV streams, trolling the shit out of these people. And we went around from fucking channel to channel, like fucking around. Like, it was just horrible shit. We went to this channel with this fucking, like, this kid was like 8 years old. And he was fucking broing out with everybody in this chat. This kid decides to fucking take his pants off and fucking wiggle his 8-year-old dick on stream.
I'm shoehorning this in because it's sad knowing people will care nothing about this guy outright child predating and everything about his fellatio skills. It's even sadder to think that there's a teenage boy out there who has to deal with having this degenerate as a father. And it's saddest knowing 500,000 people look up to such a debauched idiot as an internet daddy, as though he has any iota of wisdom to offer. Because he really doesn't. The only exceptional quality I've ever observed in Mr. Bonnell is an unwarranted sense of self-importance. Well, that and a lack of a gag reflex.
We have breaking news to tell you about out of the Hollywood Hills. We brought you this fire last hour, and now we can confirm.
Shut up. All right, y'all. I want to say thank y'all very much for joining me. Mary's giving me now. I'm hungry. Look. See, here comes the I'm hungry emu. I don't know what the hell to call it. Hey, damn it. It was a headset. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all have it. Stop, damn it. I hope y'all have a great night. Rat King. Thanks for joining us, bro. Agent 48, you know I love you, bro. I'm getting beat up. See, right? This is why Rat King knows you beat me up. He comes around and get my ass kicked. Dimension D, appreciate you coming out too, bro. Shut up. We're trying to get rid of my subs with Nukenator, man. You know I love y'all, each and every one of y'all, man. Red Omega, I'll talk to you later tonight. 535 Corky, tell Tyler the Destroyer to call me. Scott Bailey, thank you for coming by. I love you, broski. Just another Mary, thank you very much for bugging the hell out of me tonight. Couldn't done it without you. And I hate you so fucking much. I just want to say I love y'all so much. Thank you for the 561 subs. Y'all rock, and I'll see you very soon. I might do another stream, Terraria stream tomorrow, later tonight, whenever. But I'll see you for Doomsday Monday, man. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night. Blessings to you, health and wealth, and stay lifted and gifted. I hate you, woman, with that damn hand by my head. I love y'all. I hate you.